Have a look at this. Shabana Mahmood is gloating over this fact. She's saying net migration is down by 82%. Net migration is now at 171,000, down from a high of 944,000 under the Conservatives. This government is restoring order and control to our borders. Look at that. She's happy. But you want to see what the reality is? Come on, you already know what the reality is. High-paying, highly skilled native Brits are leaving, and they're being replaced with these people. Have a look at this. More than 1 million foreigners claim universal credit every month, while British taxpayers are paying for it. Look at this. Not a single Brit inside. Not a single Brit inside. While Shabana Mahmood is telling you that, oh, we brought net migration down, this is what's happening. These are some statistics. The real picture, the UK lost 136,000 British nationals, the largest exodus since the 1960s. Migration Watch UK called the recent migration wave into Britain one of the most rapid and drastic demographic changes outside of war in human history. For 2025, 813,000 people emigrated, meaning they left the UK, but 627,000 migrants from non-EU countries, mostly from third world cultures, including 138,000 Indians, 56,000 Pakistanis, 54,000 Chinese, and 47,000 Nigerians. Meanwhile, 246,000 British nationals left the country, along with 118,000 EU nationals and 278,000 non-EU nationals. So a small number is made up of non-EU nationals. And guess what? It's not just happening in the UK. It's happening everywhere. Have a look at this German YouTuber, Radical Living, with 2 million followers, explains why he's leaving Germany. So as I said, it's not just the UK. Everywhere you look. And I say Australia should capitalize on it. We should become the #1 destination of European Western migrants who are leaving their native countries. We should welcome Norwegians, native French, Germans, Brits. We should welcome them with open arms. But guess what? Because we are also being run by far left woke Fabian globalists, they're also flooding Australia with third world migrants. So let me play you this video of this guy.
And once you get children, you also think about where you want to raise them, especially if you have a daughter. I don't think Germany is a good place to raise a daughter anymore, because women in general, they don't feel safe anymore.
It's not just Germany, guys. It's everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Our Western, high trust, prosperous countries are being flooded with people from misogynistic, medieval, barbaric, patriarchal countries. And it's no surprise that sexual assaults crime against women has gone through the roof. Every single country. I just recorded a video about the increase in SA against Australian women. And I said it literally 2 years ago. I played a video. Thank goodness we've got this AI embedded in our YouTube studio. So I can just say, hey, did I say this some time ago? And then it can tell you. So now I'm going to play my prophetic predictions from years ago. They're all coming true. Not because not because I have a crystal ball, but because I have seen with my own eyes how these countries were great, safe for women, no crime, high trust societies. They've turned into these hellholes.
Walking down the street at night, you don't have to take it from me. There's public petitions in all major German cities. Women want like vouchers for free taxi rides at night. In Berlin, they want to have like women-only subway wagons. And the stories you hear in
women-only swimming pools as well. Germany has introduced women-only swimming pools. Why? Not because German men had suddenly started harassing or essaying women. You know why?
Berlin, what women have to endure in public transport, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, to be honest. You all know the reasons why it is like that. I don't have to talk about it. But the fact is,
we should talk about it, guys. He should make more videos about that.
Women in Germany don't feel safe anymore, for good reason. And deciding to raise a daughter in Germany is just, it's not a good thought to have, you know. You want to keep your people safe, children safe, that they grow up in a friendly environment where they can feel safe any time of the day. This is just my opinion, but if a woman can't walk down the street at night and feel safe anymore, you have failed as a society, as a country.
Let me just show you. What does it mean by that? This is reminding me of a video that I reacted to about a year ago. Have a look at this.
Nicht zu belästigen.
Ich belästige dich nicht.
Ja, doch.
Ich habe Bedürfnisse.
Ja.
Ich habe Bedürfnisse. Und meine Bedürfnisse sind mir sehr wichtig.
Ja, aber du
Jeder
kannst
immer zu mir
trotzdem nicht über meinen Kopf hinweg
Jeder
entscheiden.
nicht immer Nein sagt. Okay?
This German woman is trying to explain him the concept of consent. He's saying, I have needs. I'm a man. So please let me boom boom you.
Dann muss man irgendwann für sein Überleben einsetzen.
Der Herr hat sich gerade
Setzt
darüber
sich für mein Überleben
aufgeklärt.
ein und sie nervt mich.
She's annoying me because she wouldn't sleep with me.
Er will mit mir schlafen, hat er mir gerade erklärt.
Ja, du willst auch mit dir schlafen, aber ich bin als erstes hier.
Komm, lass mich in
Ruhe. Nee, kannst du bitte in Ruhe lassen? Oder ich ruf die Polizei. Ich zieh doch an. Warum machst du selber nichts? Du bist doch ein Mann. Ich ruf die Polizei. Mach doch. Mach doch.
See, he can't understand that. This whole concept is foreign to him. And these are the people who lecture the West on morality. He's saying, you're a man. I'm assuming the other guy is a German man. He's saying, you're a man. You want to boom boom her too. He's saying, no, I'm going to call the police. He's like, call the police. What's wrong with that? What would the police say to me? He's right. The police is not going to say anything to him. They're just going to say, walk away, please. They have released these sex pests amongst us.
Bitte gehen Sie jetzt. Wir brauchen hier kein großes... Ich glaube, ich bin bereit für mein Überleben Ärger einzusetzen. Du anscheinend nicht. Für mein Überleben. Hallo, ja, Sex ist Überleben. Ich stehe gerade in der Nähe von Eschenheimer Tor und ein Mann belästigt hier eine Frau. Ich belästige niemanden, ich werde belästigt.
Das ist fein, ja.
Okay? Ich will einfach nur Liebe, ich will Liebe und Zuneigung, aber es wird mir jetzt nicht gegeben. Ich muss mir...
He called the police and he's telling the police, I need it. It's a matter of my survival. Can you understand this mindset? See, Westerners don't understand that. I perfectly understand that.
Überleben kämpfen. Wenn das Gesetz dem Überleben nicht dient, dann bringt das Gesetz nichts mehr.
Dein Überleben hängt nicht dran, dass du mit mir schläfst, wirklich nicht.
Natürlich.
Natürlich nicht.
Doch, wenn ich keinen Sex habe als Mann, dann fühle ich mich nicht gut.
Hallo, Entschuldigung, ich bin hier an der Eschenheimer Anlage und ein Mann, der
No shame.
Frau
Jo, willst du, dass ich nochmal wiederhole?
Und wir brauchen hier Unterstützung.
Am Fein, an der Eschenheimer
Ich werde
Anlage.
nichts tun.
Wissen Sie genau
Das
wie-
ist fein, das ist das Fein. Trinkhalle
Ich
fein,
werde
das
dir
ist
nichts
das.
tun. Trinkhalle fein. Aber ich bin bereit, für mein Überleben mich einzusetzen.
Trinkhalle,
Fein, F-E-I-N.
Trinkhalle Fein. Trinkhalle Fein. Ja, in der Nähe von Trinkhalle Fein.
Echt gesagt, du bist eigentlich schon,
das ist
sehr unattraktiv für euch
Ja.
eigentlich.
Das freut mich.
In einer
Das freut mich.
Kreuzung gerade hier. Das ist Eschenheimer Anlage.
And he buggered off. He goes, you're a jerk because you're not sleeping with me.
That's just my opinion. And it's kind of ridiculous. Every time something happens in Germany, politicians will just say, we have a knife problem. Knives are killing people. Women are dressed wrong. They should dress differently. And it's not a
Oh,
small
wow. So they've started blaming women themselves. Wow.
thing, but you can also see it in the small things. You can't go to the supermarket anymore without feeling we're living in a crime-polluted society. Like in Prenzlauer Berg, one of the best neighborhoods in all of Berlin. If you want to go and buy shampoo or a cream, you go in a drugstore, DM. You have to go in many of the drugstores in Berlin to the cashier to get them so they unlock the products because they get stolen so much. Even in the Edeka, in a normal supermarket, they're locking up alcohol, they're locking up Red Bulls, things that cost $1.50. They're putting security things on them that need to be unlocked at a cashier. What?
You know, they can't gaslight us anymore because some of us old enough remember how it used to be before the influx of these people. Look at that. They've put these little things on Red Bull cans. Oh my goodness. Because they just open it and they just drink it. Australia is not this bad, but this is why I've been saying for many years, this is coming to Australia. And we've started seeing these videos in Australia. It's happening all across the world because these globalist elites, they want to dismantle native cultures and they want to replace them with whatever utopia they have in mind. How is this a utopia?
What kind of society is this becoming? Another example is Christmas markets. Last year, there have been a few Christmas markets who got cancelled because they can't afford the terror defense anymore because it's too expensive. It costs millions of euros for big Christmas markets to put those barriers, terror defense up.
Diversity barriers, as we like to call them.
And if Christmas markets, the place of joy, the one thing people look forward to in December when it's cold and ugly outside, if they get cancelled because they can't afford terror defense, many things have gone wrong in this country. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to blame this on migration. Migration
Do it! Why are they so scared to speak the truth? Why? Say it is because of these migrants from third world cultures. Just say it.
isn't a bad thing per se. It's just there's gonna be a few people who are doing stupid things.
Oh my God, there's going to be a few people. No! How much more data do you need? It's not a few of them. It's a big percentage of them. And you don't owe them anything. You don't have to screw up your own society just because, there's only 10% of them or 20% of them. Why would you bring people from cultures where 10% of the people do these kind of things? Why? Okay, 90%. I don't care about that 90%. I care about my society more. So he would rather leave his country than call a spade a spade. You know what, sir? You are a part of the problem.
And you have to select them out. But Germany is doing an extremely, extremely bad job at that. One of the bigger problems regarding that is that even if the people come to Germany to look for a refuge, they get denied. And if they are from certain countries, which are considered not safe, Germany cannot send them back, even if they are not allowed to stay in Germany, if they're not granted permission.
That's why you need it. You need the AFD. You are part of the problem.
To live, to become a resident, to work here, etc. So you have this huge group of people from refugees who come to Germany. Their permission to be here got denied, but they can't be deported to their home country because it's not safe there. So they can't work here, they can't do anything here, but they are here because they're kind of in limbo. And that creates a lot of problems because they can't be part of society, they can't integrate. And some of them, of course, cause some trouble. It's also understandable.
You make them desperate, so they're already bad, and then you make them even more desperate. And look at this. It's not just these newly arrived illegal migrants. Have a look at this. These Muslims who are settled in. These Muslims who've been living here for a while. Just listen to this. Just listen to this street interview of some random Muslims.
Es geht Einstellungen zu Grundrechten und zur Demokratie.
Wenn etwas kollidiert, zum Beispiel die deutschen Gesetze mit der Scharia, welche Seite wählst du?
Ich folge meiner Scharia, meinem Koran. Deutschland interessiert mich dann nicht. Nur meine Religion.
Germany does not even interest me. I don't care about Germany. This statement alone should be enough to grab him, cancel his citizenship, and deport him. That's it. We're headed towards that way. Look, if the AFD comes, will try to do these things. If Marine Le Pen comes, yes. If One Nation comes in Australia, we'll have to do it. And if Restore comes to the UK, I'm not saying they're coming in the next general election. However, that people are saying that about the AFD. The AFD has become the biggest, most popular political party in Germany, just like One Nation has become the most popular party in Australia, and our second biggest conservative political party, i.e. the Coalition, they're also repeating the same talking points that One Nation is putting out. Becoming far-right is an absolute necessity of the time. It's the need of the hour. The more they flood our countries with these barbarians, the more far-right the blowback will be.
Wenn das Grundgesetz und die deutschen Gesetze mit der Scharia kollidieren, was gilt? Die Scharia oder die deutschen Gesetze?
Die Scharia natürlich.
Of course Sharia. What kind of a stupid question is that?
Wenn ein Freund zu dir kommt und dir sagt, dass seine Schwester und deren Freund zusammenwohnen, ohne verheiratet zu sein, was empfiehlst du ihm?
Das ist falsch.
Wenn die Religion das nicht erlaubt, welche Strafe steht dafür?
Ehebrecher werden gesteinigt bis zum Tod. Unverheiratete werden ausgepeitscht.
Stoned to death. If you're married, stoned to death. If you're unmarried, 900 lashes.
900 Peitschenhiebe. Ihr habt das übertrieben.
Wie viele?
I think it's about 100 lashes.
Es sind 99, aber ich tue noch einen drauf. Und der Mann? Man wirft ihn vom höchsten Gebäude.
Nein, man steinigt ihn zu Tode.
Ihr Bruder müsste sie töten.
Isn't that funny that it's the LGBTQ people who want more of them? It's a commonsensical question. What do you think is going to happen when you bring in more Muslims? What do you think is going to happen? Of course, they're going to bring in their own Muslim values. I have seen how Piers Morgan and some of these migrant apologists, Muslim apologists, they're saying that, oh, they only make up 6% of the country. Okay, so your argument is not that it's bad to import more of Islam. Your argument is that, well, there's not enough Islam for us to be worried about. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen when that 6% becomes 10, 12%? Because we have seen in Australia, the UK, and America, their population has doubled every 10 years. Every 10 years, their population has doubled. They've gone from 1% to 2%, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. And now the next one in the UK is going to be 16%, whenever the next census is going to be, I think 2031. In 2031, there's going to be, the UK is going to find out that they have 16% Muslims. 16% of their population is going to be Muslim. Good luck with that. You can't even handle the 8 or, I think the reported number is 6%, but I think it's about 8 or 9, 10% maybe. You can't even handle that. What do you think is going to happen when they become 16%? And then worse, 32%. They breed like rabbits.
Warum sollte sie töten? Wir sind in Deutschland.
Sie würde die ganze Umma entehren. Das ist Haram. Ich bringe sie um.
Umbringen, hier in Deutschland.
Ja, ich schwöre bei Gott.
How brazen they are. It's unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. So these people would rather leave than stand up and fight. So that German YouTuber, he was still tiptoeing around. Oh, not all migrants. What more do you need? Grow a spine.